Hello, everybody. I'm Rick,
I'm Tim.
and this is Two Brothers Outdoors. Welcome back to our channel. I'm glad you can make it. Boy, it was cold this morning. We have any temperature at all.
0. Ooh, it was cold.
This is the kind of cold that's going to hurt you if you're not careful.
I'm telling you what, at my age, that makes my bones hurt. Oh,
At my age, I'm like a newborn baby.
what's that? I'm afraid to ask.
No hair, no teeth. I think I just crapped my pants.
Oh, good God. Well, I was out here last night working on the mill. And,
What were you doing out here?
speaking of a baby,
Yeah.
you know how you always whine and cry about having to go back to the off-cut pile in the dark?
Well,
I'll put a night light up there for you.
I can't see out there. Trip over stuff.
I left my pookie at home. I'm scared.
Oh, jeez. Well, I appreciate it. At least I won't trip and fall down when I have an armload of wood. All right, guys.
It's so cold out here, my eyes are running.
Today, we're going to go up there and cut down a maple. I checked the trails out. We had 24 inches of snow in 10 days. And then we got 4 days of hard rain. The pond's full. Did you see that?
Pond is full, but they had some major flooding in all the rivers.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, so anyway, we're going to take down a maple, get those logs out. We have a birch and a cherry still up there. We're going to take those out. And I don't think we're going to get any snow for a couple of days, so maybe we'll get up and get another cherry down and another maple. We got to get enough logs out and down by the mill so that
we can't keep wood in the box.
So we can keep wood in the box, in the crafter's box.
Yeah, you better
yeah, we
make
don't.
sure you get that straight for, I don't know, who's that? John Davison?
Yeah, John Davison. He likes wood in the crafter's box. All right, guys. I'd just like to mention that it was about 5 years ago, looking at retirement, I walked into a sawmill facility to buy another sawmill so I'd have something to do when I retired. And that facility was Hud-son. And when I walked in there, I was greeted by a salesman named Clint. Clint has since retired, but I was treated like family. I was so glad I chose that mill. And I ended up buying that mill 5 years ago, and that mill has paid for itself. Then we bought a second mill, and this one has paid for itself. And it's been a deal, but the thing that we did not expect is we have made great friendships with the people at Hud-son. I'm talking about not just, oh, hi, here's another customer type friendships, but we have become very good friends with the staff at Hud-son. And I'm going to tell you right now, and the Huden family. And you just don't find people like this in business anymore. You just don't. They are a fantastic business. They're friendly. They're American made. They stand behind their products. And recently, I say recently, it's been a few months ago, somebody acquired a very old Hud-son mill.
Yeah.
Very old Hud-son mill. And they spoke to us about some of the concerns, but they were actually able to get a hold of Hud-son, and Hud-son helped him get that mill up and running. And yeah, and this was an old mill. So guys, these people at Hud-son, I'm not just tooting the horn because they are a fantastic company.
Well, here's an example. Not just us, but every single person that walks through that door, they treat like family.
Yes.
Mark Smith.
Yep.
We brought him down. He bought a
336.
Yeah, Oscar Pro. And the minute he walked in there, John the salesman treated him just like family.
Yep. They're a fantastic company, guys. 100% American made. These mills are made right here in New York State. So anyway, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to the staff at Hud-son and the Huden family. And thank you very much for being our friends.
And God bless all you folks.
And another thing I'd like to point out on YouTube, over the last several years with the YouTube channel, we have made some really good friends on YouTube too. Met a couple of them, and other ones we We just talk to back and forth email, sometimes private phone calls, but
They're a little bit too far away. But
the community of YouTube, when you hook up with some of these people, they're the most fantastic people in the world.
yeah, and it's just not Hudson Sawyers either. It's Sawyers all over the world. Yep. It doesn't matter what they own. I mean, we all have one thing in common. Fishing people. We
Yep.
talk to a lot of people. Hunting people.
All right, guys, enough of the sentimental stuff. Let's go up in the woods and cut ourselves a maple down and get some logs out so that we can get the crafter's box filled back up. And we do have a couple customers coming out this afternoon, so
we gotta get busy.
Gotta get busy.
Let's get going.
Let's get sawing. Sawing.
Tell them hurry up, guys.
He's gonna let that saw warm up just a minute.
Tell me that. Start filming.
Look what I found.
Pilot tracks.
Yep.
Do that. All right, guys. We're going to take this maple down. There's another one behind it. We might take that one down too while we're here. Let saw warm up for a minute. For those of you concerned that I'm not wearing chaps, I'm wearing Carhartt logger pants. They're double sewn panels. Supposed to stop a chainsaw if it hits it. I don't like chaps. Alright, hopefully that's going to go that direction, not get hung up. I'm going to put the chances of it not being hung up at 48%.
I bet that helmet was chilly this morning. Don't do that. It's going to start the woods on fire.
We have another YouTube channel we converse with once in a while. The guy's a professional arborist. He's been taking trees down in tricky places and hard to take down trees for years and years and years. I was joking with him the other day, telling him, like, the chainsaw's dull and you're cutting the tree wrong. And he started laughing. He goes, that's 60% of my comments. Yes, the chainsaw's sharp, and yes, I know what I'm doing, guys.
There goes sleigh riding. Must be warm enough. I would like to get a little closer, you guys, but the snow is just deep enough to where you really can't get away that fast. He's close enough to the tree where he can maneuver. I have to stand back a little bit, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on which way this tree's going. At least I got a little head start. He's just notching it right now. Solid? Got a little heart rot?
Okay, the problem with this tree is it has heart rot. It's more rotten on this side than it is this side. We're dealing with a tree that's not completely whole in the bottom.
So could it barber chair? He can't hear me. He's deaf and he's got earplugs in. To answer his question, yes, the tree can barber chair. I'm making 2 side cuts right now to cut back on the possibility of the barber chair happening. Right where it's supposed to be. Good job. He missed everything. Good job.
I'm going to change those chances of it hanging up from 75 to 100% chance. It's not going to hang up.
How about 0 chance it's going to hang up? 0. That's a good drop.
Thank you, sir. We got 2 oak trees, 3 oak trees right here, so this will open up.
That's an oak right there with a crotch and a split. There's an, oh, that's an ash right there, isn't it?
That's an ash.
Oh, we got a little,
Still alive, that's kind of rare.
there's an oak tree. Yeah. So we got some birch and maple and some oak over here. All right, I guess I can get a little closer now that the tree's down. Okay, so you had to cut off 1, 2, 3, about foot sections. Had a little bit of heart rod in it. Looks solid there. Looks like we'll have some ambrosia in there too.
Looks like it.
That's mine, so don't abuse it.
Why not?
Because it's mine, don't abuse it. Put on your belt loop. We've lost a lot of this snow, but it's just deep enough to be aggravating. It's crusty. You walk a little bit and all of a sudden you go up to your knees. Look what he's doing. Getting smart. Nice about hardwoods is you don't have a whole lot of limbs at the base. That's nice. Getting hemlocks, not so much. All right, let's see if you can do the whip. Do the snap on the tape.
You said it's your tape, be careful with it.
Yeah, mine works. Yours don't ever work. You must have sharpened the point on yours. He almost cracked the whip right on his face. That's funny. You'll be able to get another one out of it?
I think so.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you leave your four-wheeler running. It's blowing heat right on mine, so.
It's the kind of cold that hurts you, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Well, you do have a new winch, so you can pull me out if need be.
If you do.
I was looking at the front of it. I said, why did you put that red strap on there? And I remembered you said you put a whole new winch on there.
Yes, sir. All right. 4 logs, not bad.
No. I think this one's going to be pretty.
Yes, I think so too.
What makes this bad about cutting them in the snow like this is you don't know what's under the surface of the snow. There's a rock just below it. You smack it, that chain's done. 2 for 2 so far. 3 for 2, or 3 for 3. Wow, look at all the ambrosia in the end of that. This is going to be a pretty log.
Should have used a wedge on that one.
Should have.
All right, we got 4 really nice logs.
Well, I haven't a lot enough people to tell us about how to use a wedge.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's go get the log arches and get this stuff out of here. All right, Tim's going to get the birch. I'm going to grab one of those maples that we just knocked down. Got to be really careful this time of year because you have rocks like that have ice on them, and then you have the log arch with weight on it, and things can go sideways really quick. So you gotta be careful and prepared for that. And then the problem is there's so much snow on the ground you can't see the rocks. Some of these rocks you can't see at all, and I know they're there because we know the trails. Alright, this is working out pretty nice. The snow is hard packed with all that rain, so we're able to stay on top of it with the 4-wheelers. I think if we spin one time though, we're going to be screwed. Alright, so I backed up to the furthest log back I could reach without a problem. Kind of jacked the 4-wheeler here. Jackknifed it, trying to get back here to this log. And the reason we're doing this is these logs will be easy to get to. These will be harder to get to before we get the snow really busted up here, so it makes it really hard to back up. We'll go ahead and get these out first. Look at beautiful wood in that. Isn't it something? It'll make some really pretty pieces. Okay, this is coming right along. I tell you what, these tongs right here, I think these are one of the best things we ever bought for these log arches. It sure makes things kind of simple. All right, I'm just going to drape this chain around here, pick it up, and we'll be ready to haul it out. Wait on Tim to come up out of there with the birch. All right, it sounds like Tim is working his way out right now. He's got the yellow birch. Kind of rough down in there. That is the final log we have down in that spot. Yeah, he just spun. I can see him down there. There he comes. He made it. Need to put drive on the log arches. All right, guys, I'm not going to call this logging because we get in trouble for that too. We have comments about, yeah, it's not logging. All right, so we're taking logs out of the woods to bring to the sawmill. I don't know what you want to call it, but we're not going to call it logging, okay? All right, looks like Tim's going to back that one up on his mill. We're going to take this one over to my mill, set it down. See, the pond is froze over. Hope the fish have got enough to eat, because there's not going to be anything else in there for a while. They survived last winter. I guess they'll survive this one. Well, I may have a little problem here. When I plowed this, I plowed down through here, but I left a berm right here. I didn't think about that. That berm is hard as a rock, and I need to pull up here to be able to back up on the mill there. Don't know how it's going to work out. May have to come up with another solution. I'm going to tell you something. These four-wheel drive four-wheelers are amazing. I turned it, backed over this berm, didn't even present a problem. Didn't even cause a problem. Alright, so just my luck. We had this too balanced. Should be heavier on the front right here where it has weight on the chain, but this one was balanced too close to the center. I hit some rough spots back there in the mud, and of course it bounced out of the chain, and it had to dig in right in the mud. Just our luck, right? I guess I'll be using that new Hud-son debarker to get that off of there. It's already starting to freeze on there too. All right, no problem. We actually make these logs 8'6", so we can trim an inch off too, if need be. Well, it bounced out of the chain. You want to guess where it bounced out of the chain at?
I saw.
Right in the damn mud.
I saw.
And it's already froze. Any problems?
No. That's gonna be a cool looking figure.
Yeah, that's a nice looking log. It's got some nice figuring on the ends there. All right, guys, it's not too bad in the sun. I think it's probably about 20 degrees in the sun.
24.
24? All right, we're going to cut this one off right here. We're going to go up and get the cherry out. That'll be on another video, and we may take down another maple too while we're up there. There's a crooked one that...
You are maple crazy.
We got to get this box full, you know what I mean?
It
Keep
will,
it full.
It will get full. We got
Yeah,
full.
we got to keep it full. We get another foot of snow, we're done. We're lucky with this one. All right, guys. Hit that subscription button if you're not a subscriber.
Oh.
What?
Finish. Go ahead.
I just said hit the subscription button.
If you're not a subscriber.
If you're not a
Notifications bell, you don't want to miss any of our future videos. All that happy, good stuff. Until next time.
He's got it.
Bye-bye now.
We'll catch you later.